Happy Monday. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you're returning, welcome back. My name is Sarah. I'm a grad student at Indiana University. Make a lot of vlogs about what it's like to be a PhD student studying English, to be a grad student in general. Also do some sit-down chats. Just recently I made a what I spend in a week to help you all with some type of like realistic budgeting when you're working with a grad student stipend. So this is going to be a few days in my life, possibly a week, who knows, basically until I feel like I have enough content or until I feel like I'm not really in the mood to vlog anymore this week. So on Mondays I teach 2 sections of first year writing to multilingual / international students, and today we're talking about some strategies for analysis and what it means to move from summary to analysis. So I always lesson plan, make my PowerPoint the night before so I can wake up in the morning, just have like a nice easy slow morning, relax, and then go into it with like minimal nerves. So I teach at 11:30 and it is 10:50 right now, so I will probably grab my coat, head out the door here just in a little bit. It is cold outside today, but it's not snowing. We haven't had much snow this year, like at all, and yesterday morning we got snow, but then it like melted by the afternoon. So I really just want like one big snow, and I know that I will probably regret saying that, but I think it would be a lot of fun. So anyway, let's go teach. Back home from teaching, have some leftover broccoli alfredo warming up in the microwave. One of my students today called me out because he found my YouTube channel, and it was truly my greatest fear. Yeah. Anyway, teaching went well. I'm going to eat this lunch, and then I have a bunch of errands to run. I dropped off clothes at Plato's yesterday, and they texted me that my clothes were ready to pick up like 15 minutes before they were closing because it was 6 on a Sunday. So they said I could pick them up today, and then I need to go grocery shopping, and I need to donate some stuff to Goodwill. But I want to pick up the clothes from Plato's first so I could donate whatever they didn't take and probably get like the $7 that they give me. And I also forgot how close it is to the 31st, which is when I have like the revisions of my piece that I'm working on due, and I just have like been putting them off and putting them off. It is a very short piece. I just don't want to do it. It feels like really anxiety inducing to me, and I need to start grading today because if you get behind on grading when you're teaching 2 sections and when you're teaching first year writing, it gets out of hand. So gonna be a day where I do a bunch of little things like that. Probably not gonna get any writing done today, but that's okay. I should be able to get a lot done tomorrow. Okay, I'm back from Kroger and dropping stuff off at Goodwill. I actually paid $47 at Plato's. They took 20 things, but I'm pretty sure they took like a bunch of really old jewelry I had and like headbands and stuff like that. So I think that's why it was 20 items, but still seemed pretty cheap. Which I'm happy with because I was gonna donate it all to Goodwill, and I was looking through it and I was like, some of this stuff is still like really good quality and pretty like trendy-ish kind of. I just am really trying to like minimize what I have to reduce choice overload, which is something I learned from Glennon Doyle's podcast. Anyway, I had like a cheaper grocery trip, I think because the last 2 trips were more expensive because we had to like replenish a lot of stuff, so like olive oil and spices and stuff like this. And today we only, or I went alone today. I got stuff only for the meals, so it was under 60 bucks for stuff for 5 meals. Okay, here's the grocery haul. Bagels are buy one get one free, which is like a Publix thing. I've never even seen that at Kroger. Wednesday we're doing dinner with our friend who is gluten-free, so we got these gluten-free chips to go with the taco soup. I also saw this gluten-free cornbread mix, which I thought could be really good. I just love cornbread with soup. Vegetable broth, low sodium soy sauce, more oregano, just some Kroger black beans, and then I really like these seasoned black beans. We're gonna drain these for the soup anyway, so just got the cheaper beans, but these are really good in like tacos or quesadillas or anything like that. Chickpeas, and then the soup called for fire roasted crushed tomatoes, but I only saw these that were fire roasted and they were diced, but I got just crushed instead. Honestly, I need Megan to make the executive decision. She's the chef in the house. More breakfast potatoes for dinner, breakfast for dinner. 3 peppers, 2 red onions, a cucumber, 2 limes, more feta cheese. This is the type of thing that's really good to get at Sam's, but ours is like expired in November. Megan will probably say to still use the one that expired in November. Hummus, grape tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, strawberries, raspberries, cilantro, mozzarella, Parmesan cheese, pita bread, and some eggs. And that's the haul. Okay, so my huge mirror just came and it is way too heavy. I could barely bring it in from the porch. And I can't wait to put it in my room and give you guys some updates on how I've changed things, made a new office, but I need Megan to come home and help me bring that upstairs. Okay, it's a couple hours later now. I got the mirror all set up. Megan helped me carry it upstairs. It was just like really long and awkward for one person to do it, but I think it's super cute. It doesn't like fit perfectly between like the windows, but I think that this is the best angle for it with the light coming in from the sun. I think it'll be super cute at like golden hour. It's just really gray out, so we didn't really get one today. I want to put either this plant or a different plant I just stole that from downstairs on like a little stool, maybe get a little rug here. And this is just like a really old nightstand that I had in the apartment and then I gave to Laura, then she gave it back. But I have one in my cart on Amazon that I think will be super cute and I could put a picture of it here. And with that new pillow, I also have an idea for a new art piece up there because that one is, I think is just too small for the space, but I do really like it. It was just like a TJ Maxx find. So I actually got the idea from a TikTok, but I'm gonna have each member of my family draw a flower and then I'm recreating them on my iPad, and then I'm gonna like put like a long piece of art above my bed and it'll be like really personalized and bigger and it'll be really cute. I used to have these rattan shelves on that wall right there, and my desk used to be here, but I'm going to move these shelves to right here, I think, and put this mirror in what is now the office. So Laura lived with us last semester, but she has now moved out. And now we're turning this into an office. We just have Megan's old mattress on the floor because she got a queen size bed. This is a full, so you just want to get like a really cheap bed frame for it, not even like a headboard or anything like that. And it's just sort of like our old decor in here, but we need to get like stuff sort of put together. I just started this weekend. That's my sewing machine, a pair of pants I want to fix. And this is just my desk and my stuff for now. But Megan might move her desk in here. She might put some of her stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to keep all this here and that needs to be straightened out. But those frames I'm going to swap out, put some stuff that's just essential oils, a diffuser, some books that I'm working through. This is just like a mess of stuff, that a clock, my iPad, AirPods, camera charger, all my blogging stuff. And I'll put some more stuff on this bulletin board. Those are Rifle Paper Co prints. And this is a Winter Park print. Winter Park is like a suburb, I don't even know if that's the right word, of Orlando, Florida, but it's like one of my favorite places in the world. That frame was a TJ Maxx find. That moon lights up from Five Below. I definitely think there's space for her desk along this wall here maybe, because all this is empty space. Or you could play around with like the positioning of the mattress. I just like the desk against the window, I think is cute. Or you could put her desk here, move the bed coming out this way or something. If you have thoughts, let us know. But I just started this book last night. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. She's one of my favorite authors at the moment. I just think her writing is like really, really pretty. And it's like a romance read, and I could tell just from the first chapter that it's gonna like break my heart. And I'm kind of in the mood to get my heart broken through literature. Our breakfast for dinner. Megan heard a new strategy that you're supposed to shake the pan while cooking eggs. Some breakfast potatoes. This is some blueberry sauce because I don't eat syrup, and some French toast is in the oven.
Very unsettling information by Sierra pertaining to Cassidy.
Guys, these are so good. These Nerds gummy clusters. I feel like I basically ate dessert for dinner with a French toast. These are just like little nerds ropes cut into these little clusters. They're so good. But I don't think they're braces friendly.
They're borderline. They are, the texture, no, they are so good though.
Tell the vlog what you're doing over there.
Well, vlog. Okay, don't show any of that.
I'll put a blur over it.
Look at all those tabs. Vlog. I need a job. I need a little bit more income for some fun stuff.
Such as?
Trips to Michigan.
Yes.
A new dresser.
Yes, queen.
Anything I want. Like fees. Like fees you have to pay on you every semester. Those are adding up. You know, just like that stuff. Nothing too intense. Something where I don't have to use a ton of my brain. Not too many hours. I have a lot of options though, so
I'll let you know where she ends up.
Also, I teach professional writing. So students have to do like resumes and cover letters. And I was telling Sarah, it's been years since I've done this. So this is gonna make me a better teacher. I'm gonna have so much more empathy for students. Because this isn't very fun.
Hey, if Megan is your teacher, tell her you saw her on YouTube.
Sarah, you're so rude for that. Did you tell the vlog?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So updates to come.
So for some context, Megan and I think we get paid the same through our stipend through IU.
We get paid the same. Sorry.
I wouldn't be surprised if they gave her more money because they wanted her here more than they wanted me.
Stop. That's not true and you know it.
But I also work at the writing center, so I have like a little extra income. But after filming that, what I spent in a week this weekend, oh my gosh, I just can't stop thinking about money. It's so bad. Like that video, I will never make one of those videos again because it seriously gave me a complex. It was so bad. Like I had so much anxiety going to bed last night, and I've never had that type of anxiety over money before, and it's bad. And I just watched a video on YouTube of 14 things I won't be buying in 2022. So this girl said to bring just a big rubber bin through the airport security, and you don't need a suitcase. Girl, I will be bringing a suitcase, but no, I won't be buying new suitcases. Yeah, so we're over here stressed about money. If you're going to grad school, make sure that you ask if they say like tuition remission. Make sure you ask, okay, what does that mean I still have to be paying out of pocket? Does it mean I'm paying hundreds of dollars in fees? Does it mean I'm paying for parking? Does it mean I'm paying fees for a gym even when I'm living at home for the whole year? Does it mean I'm paying fees for a gym even though I've literally never even stepped foot inside the student rec center? Yeah, it does.
Also, if you get into more than one place, think about leveraging that to see if you can get paid a little bit more.
Because the men, they know to leverage that. But the gals over here on this couch, we didn't know. I didn't know that I could have leveraged that IU was offering me the least amount of money as any of the places I got accepted to. Truly, what did 22-year-old Sarah know? Nothing.
Period.
If you want us to make a whole video about things I wish I knew, and I'll get the whole rhetoric house back together.
Oh my goodness.
Someone did ask for a roommate Q&A.
Oh my gosh. That could be really good or really bad.
It could be really cringe.
Yeah, cringe for sure.
Okay, I have to end off this clip. It's 4 minutes long. Hello, happy Tuesday. It's already about 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm home from my shift at the writing center. I actually only tutored one student, and then I read some stuff for my prospectus for the rest of the time, and also like chatted with some coworkers. I'm actually rereading something that was on my reading list for comprehensive exams that I didn't have time to get to because I had already read it for coursework my second semester, so like spring of 2019. And it's Towards a Composition Made Whole by Jody Shipka. This was like one of my favorite books that I had ever read in coursework, and because it was like the first thing I read that was about like writing studies. And she's like explaining how composition is like inherently multimodal, doesn't necessarily mean like digital, just like there's a lot involved in the process of writing between like your environment and like social, cultural factors, stuff like that. So I vibe with that. But right now, my prospectus sort of thinking, it's all up here. I've written 0 words besides just like notes and brain dumps. I'm thinking a lot about sort of like the writing process and how it's embodied, but I went back to Jody Shipka because I know that she defines writing in a really like comprehensive, vast way. So that's what I'm thinking about today and sort of yesterday, like what is writing? Because if I want to teach embodied writing, I need to know what writing is. So anyway, if you want to hear more about like my thoughts, I'm always happy to share, and I probably will share more and more as I continue the semester with writing this prospectus. I also have a Zoom meeting in about 20 minutes, and it's for my research group. I've been doing this meeting for like over a year now, or like this research group. We're basically looking at online annotation and freshman student writing and seeing like how social annotation relates to all of that. Probably cover up this pimple so I don't stare at myself the whole time on Zoom. Does anyone else do that when you're on Zoom? You just look at yourself the whole time? I know there's a way to turn off self view, but that just like makes me nervous because I'm like, oh, what if I like have something in my teeth and I don't see because I turned off self view? There's no like, I don't know, middle ground. I just don't want to stare at myself, but I'm a narcissist, so I do. Anyway, I will check in with you guys after that meeting. Oh, and I'm actually going to pick up a new TV stand from Facebook Marketplace. I've never bought anything off Facebook Marketplace after that meeting. I hope it fits in my car. Also, it's brown and we have wood downstairs, so I hope it doesn't like clash. But it's like a $200 stand that he's selling for $50, so pretty good deal. Okay, I'll check back in with you after the meeting and after I get that TV stand. Okay, I am home now from picking up a coffee table from Facebook Marketplace. I keep saying coffee table, picking up a TV stand from Facebook Marketplace. I've never used it before, but he was nice. Everything went pretty seamlessly. And I also stopped by TJ Maxx because I was on that side of town and I wanted a rug for in front of my mirror and a little plant stand. And I found both those things and I think that it's super cute. I need to like mess with the arrangement of the rug so it's not like bunched up over there. But when I get the nightstand, it's gonna be a little bit bigger and go over part of it. I love the little plant stand. The plant stand was only $15. And then this rug I think was $25, but it's like a jute rug and it has like this sort of off-white texture in there. And I made a little TikTok at golden hour. It was very, very pretty lighting in here. And then I also got 3 other things at TJ Maxx. I just got this little like, I don't really know what to call this, sort of sponge, because I feel like in the winter my feet get really honestly gross and not super soft. And I love Dr. Jart, so this had good ratings when I looked it up. It's just like this facial calming mist because I feel like I've been getting some breakouts. I got these pimple patches as well. I think my sister had this brand and really liked them. And I got this 3-pack of the Mario Badescu lip balm. I really, really love this lip balm. I have one of them, but I have no idea where it went. I lost it. And I'm gonna give one of them to Megan. I really like the mint one, so maybe she'll take the regular or the rose. Okay, so here's the TV stand we got. It was like marketed as a TV stand / coffee table. So I'm just nervous it's gonna be like a little too low and look awkward. I was nervous about it with the floor, but I think it's fine enough with the floor and with like those bar stools. But now I'm kind of nervous about it with like the gray of the coffee table. So Megan said we could try seeing if we like this better than this. If not, maybe I'll try to resell it, or I don't know, give it to someone or something. Anyway, we are making pad see ew for dinner. Megan, look what sweater you're wearing.
I knew it when I put it on the Instagram. That you put me on the vlog. She's rude.
So this is just a veggie one. We just use this frozen veggie mix and add a red pepper. We're also making some of these veggie gyoza dumplings from Trader Joe's. Have some of these Thai rice noodles boiling. And this is a really easy but really yummy recipe. I really liked it last time. And it's from this cookbook by Half Baked Harvest. Cheers to Chef Megan.
Cheers to me.
Okay, an update. It is 10:50. I had a 2-hour therapy session. If you couldn't tell from the red face. It's also very red because I just got out of the shower. Put on a new pimple patch on my chin. Wearing a ground fit to bed. You'll also be seeing a lot of this mirror because I love it. And still have a lesson planned, so I'm gonna go. Lesson plan, it should be pretty easy because I'll do the same thing that I did last semester. Have to reread the text that I asked my students to read. I'm pretty sure tomorrow's just a discussion-based day. And then I will get in bed. I'll probably do a little gratitude journaling. That's something I try to do before bed, especially since I've been in this like really materialistic mindset of buying a lot of stuff. But also, honestly, I've just been buying stuff because I've been like really sad. And I think buying stuff makes me at least have some temporary serotonin, some temporary Seri-T. So, time to lesson plan, because the faster I lesson plan, the sooner I can get into bed and read my book and make it through another day tomorrow. It feels so dramatic. Therapy has been really hard the past 2 weeks, or the past 2 sessions, because I've just been very sad. Okay, it's before midnight and I have finished lesson planning. I always do it on a Word doc with rough timestamps, and then typically I teach off of a PowerPoint, but this one took a little longer because I had to go in and change a lot because I remember this lesson just like didn't go over well last semester at all. So I went in, we're going to talk about reading, then we're going to learn a new skill. And for the reading, I pulled quotes from the discussion board that I thought were really useful for class discussion tomorrow. Had to do it for section 1 and then for section 2. And then I identified some areas in the text where students had questions last semester. Specific phrases that might be a little hard for English language learners. Specific cultural references that I think are important, like Toni Morrison. So we'll spend some time talking about those, and then the new skill is uncovering assumptions. And last time, I think I just messed up because the examples that I was using required like a knowledge of American culture that multilingual students just didn't have. So I went in and I identified some areas from the text that we're working on, and we're going to talk about those as an example, and then I'll break them up into small groups, and they each have to take on one of these assumptions and talk about why that's significant, try to analyze that a little bit, and then we always end by talking about their homework for the next class. Good morning. I'm running late per usual. I have 10 minutes to go downstairs, eat breakfast, get my book bag together, but here is the fit. I was gonna wear a blazer over it, but it felt way too dressy, so I might do a blazer with jeans or blazer with a t-shirt or something. Just some Goodwill slacks, these Aldo boots that I found out of Burlington. This sweater was gifted from Simple Retro, and then this is like a black t-shirt with a mock neck from Target. And the classroom that I teach in gets like really hot, so I'll probably just take this sweater off when I get there. And I will throw on a scarf, a hat, a jacket, gloves, because it's gonna be really cold outside, even though it looks really sunny and warm. Alrighty, I am home from teaching, and I stopped at Starbucks on my way home because I saw a TikTok last week that said to text the word good vibes, or the phrase good vibes, to some number, and in a few days they would send you a code for a free Starbucks drink. So got myself a venti cinnamon dolce latte, and there's no way I'm gonna drink a whole venti, so I'll probably just like put the rest in the fridge. Megan's been getting coffee and keeping it in like a carafe, like pitcher type thing in the fridge, and it's honestly like incredible. It's so smart, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm also eating some leftover pad see ew from dinner last night. Teaching went well, but I didn't have coffee this morning because I was like running late and I wasn't really in the mood for it. So I'm like super dead inside right now. And I work at the writing center from 3 to 5 today, but I'm on Zoom for it for the rest of January, just because of COVID protocols. Only on Wednesdays I'm on Zoom. But people have to sign up 30 minutes in advance, so I just have to like make sure no one has signed up, refresh every 30 minutes. But it's for like a satellite campus of the main writing center, so a lot of people don't know about it and a lot of people don't use it. So I highly doubt anyone signs up, so I should probably be productive during this time. But I feel really tired, so I might just lay in bed, chill out for a little bit, and then get to work on some stuff. It's a lot later now, after 10:30 at night. Our friend came over, we watched more Shadow and Bone. Megan and my friend read all the books, but I did not, so they're sort of filling me in with the necessary details, and I'm not a big fantasy person, but I'm like in it for the romance, I guess. Anyway, this afternoon I actually took a nap and didn't do any work, so I'm really gonna have to like grind it out tomorrow. Basically, I have revisions for a piece that I've been working on forever that I've just been letting the revisions hang over my head for like a month. Those are due the 31st, so I need to get those done. I need to write an application / proposal for a course that I want to teach next year, and those are due, I don't know, sometime next week, but I know it's going to be like an ordeal, so I want to get started on that sooner than later. And I'm starting to feel more of like the weight of the prospectus, because I knew that I did want to do some writing for winter break, but then I got COVID, so I sort of like was gentle with myself and let all of that go. But now I'm like, okay, I need to like make some moves. I'm actually meeting with my chair on Monday to talk more about the prospectus stuff, teaching stuff, and hopefully I feel better after that. But I'm like, time's going by fast. I need to get some things done. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off the vlog here. I really never know what it's gonna be like until I see all the clips and edited. I feel like this was gonna be like really chatty. But anyway, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. But feel free to leave a comment. I really try to respond to all of them. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, follow me on social media in general, and let me know if you have any ideas for future videos. But I'll see you next time. Bye.